Hello, my butterflies. Welcome back to Queen Titi Loves. Before I forget, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we are going to be doing my hair today because I have work in the morning. And what I like to do with my hair is I curl it like at the beginning of the week when I plan on looking like somebody for the week. And then I pin curl it for the rest of the week. So that works for me. So that's what I'm going to do. So you guys can get ready with Titi while I give you guys some updates, and then I got a topic. Okay, so first update is Mom is home. So I am extremely grateful and excited. No, she cannot have any visitors. We're quarantining. So no visitors. No, I can't go anywhere. No, you can't come stand by the window to see her. I promise you, she is here. So I'm super elated about that and kind of feel like my old self again. So here we go. So for today's topic, what I want to do is congratulate all of those seniors that are out there that are going to be missing their actual graduation ceremony, right? So this is not ideally what they would want to happen, or heck, let's just be clear, the parents and the village will want to happen either, because guess what? This has been an 18-year ride for us. We feel like we're cheated too. We did all of this work to get y'all to the finish line, and let's just be clear, some of y'all had to be dragged, kicking and screaming. So we are, now y'all know, I already told you what happens when I try to record. So if you hear anything in the background, I apologize in advance. We quarantining now. Everybody's home, and I think some people kick their kids out at night. Because all of a sudden at night, like, it will get really loud sometimes. I think they be like, I can't take it anymore. So that's what happens. But anyway, so this is probably the most real lesson that you all will learn, and you learned it pretty early, right? So the actual graduation and the prom and all of those things, you know how your parents always told you and teachers always told you that those things could go away in a minute. It's a, what did our principal tell us when we was getting in trouble our senior year? Y'all know I'm gonna tell. Graduation is a privilege. It's a privilege, not a right. So despite the fact that you will not be able to actually walk across the stage, you should still be really proud of yourselves for making it through high school or college if you're a senior too. 8th grade, heck, at this point, if you made it through kindergarten, you should be really proud of yourself. And I know, I can't even imagine what it feels like for all of this to be happening and things to be taken away. But it also lets you know that, you know, the thing that really matters is all of the hard work that you did, where you are going next, to be very intentional in the time that you do have, because overnight things could change. And those things, while they are important, of course, and they are part of your milestone, that's not the most important part. Some of you will go on to amazing colleges and be amazing things. Some of you will start your own businesses. Some of you will go to the military. And so those are the things that you should focus on right now. Focus on how amazing the next steps will be. And hopefully for the parents out there in some of these communities, you are thinking about things that you can do for the youth in your community or the youth in your family. Once we are able to get out and do things, I know that for Divine Purpose, which is my nonprofit, the huge grand finale is at the end of the program, based on grades and the various things that a student has done. They will get a prom scholarship. And what that entails, it could be anything from a custom-made dress to pampering for the day, meaning like your hair, your nails, your feet, makeup, things like that. And now that is not something that will look exactly the same. And so thank you to all of our supporters who still keep in contact with us and let us know that in the event that we are able to pull something off, because they know I always got a trick up my sleeve, then they are on board to support. And so that is an amazing feeling, because I would like to do something for them similar to what I did when I got my bachelor's degree. I would like to do something like that for them later, once more than 10 people can gather. And what I did was, or what my family did for me, I graduated with my bachelor's in another state. And so my options were that only me and my mom could go to my graduation, and then do like a party or something when I got back, or my family would give me my own graduation. So what do you think I chose? Of course, I chose to do it at my great aunt's house, who's somebody that I really, really love. I couldn't not have her there. I mean, come on, I got married on her 90th birthday. That's just how much she means to me. So we decorated the backyard, and the other graduates in the family, the most recent generation, no, not most recent, maybe. Anyway, they wore cap and gowns, and they presented my diploma to me. I wore a cap and gown, and I walked across the stage. Each one of them said a speech, and then they also, my cap and gown, I don't even know what my school colors were for my bachelor's degree, but I remember my aunt texting me, and she was like, Asia, at I guess the place where you buy this stuff, and she's like, what are your school colors? And I said, what is it for? I know. So she goes, you know, your tassel and stuff. And I said, oh, pink. And she goes, no, what were your school colors? And I was like, pink. And so I ended up having a pink tassel for my bachelor's. But there are other things that you can do as a parent, and sometimes you have to just do something different. And so with that being said, I hope that, and I'm sure that your parents are planning other things for you and trying to see what you can do. It's just at this point, God has pressed pause on a lot of things, and I think that he wants us to reevaluate what is important and get back to values and not moving so much and having time for family and things that really matter. And so we can't do anything. So even if we wanted to do some big elaborate event, we would not be able to do it. Nobody can do anything right now. But hopefully, before you all go off to college or wherever you go off to, there's something that can be done that will make you feel special, that will make you feel celebrated, and that will be something that you will not forget for the rest of your life, because it's important. It matters. Hold on. I really enjoyed high school, and so those memories, you know, they're pretty important. And so for those of you that are not acting right or acting out, I get it. I do get it. But don't do that, because you're about to be an adult, and what you will learn is that things don't always go your way, even if you do your very, very, very best to plan for them to. I know you guys have heard me talk, you know, several times about things that I had planned for myself that didn't turn out right. Okay, Crimson, come on through. That didn't turn out right. And, you know, the way they tell you is, oh, if you do this, this, and this, then everything will turn out right, and you'll have this amazing life, and blah, blah, blah. Well, You will have an amazing life, but it depends on how you look at it, right? So if you have 86,000 roadblocks in front of you, could you still have an amazing life? Absolutely. It just depends on how you look at it, because nobody can, I don't even like saying that. That's so cliche. Nobody can steal your joy. You have to give it to them. People can make you mad. And people could, they could test your whole spiritual connection with Jesus. They can. And for some people right now, this is a test. It's a test because it's hard. It's hard. You know, you think that certain things don't matter that really do. And only since you have now slowed down are you really realizing how important those things are. Like, I bet, mark my words, I bet so many of you guys have said, I can't wait to get out of high school. I can't wait until this is over. And poof, just like that, it was over. Not over, but you know what I mean. You get the point. Don't be so literal. And now everybody's like, I just want to see my friends. I just want to go to, do they do grad night anymore? Am I dating myself? I know they still do grad night. I just want to go to grad night. I just want to have senior ditch day. I just want to do my end of the year prank. You know, all those things didn't get to happen. But if I was y'all, you know, ones that are staying close, heck, I would still do the things later. One of my Instagram friends was supposed to get married. This is May now. In June, in Miami, and she had to put off her wedding and change her date. Now, oh my goodness, people that have to change their dates for things that are really important and big like that, I'm praying for y'all too, because hopefully, I've heard that some vendors are not like really working with people because that's their business and they don't want to lose out on their money either. Most I've heard are working with people. So even like us, we were planning, we have, my mom's side, we have several graduates in the family, but 3 of the boys was doing their graduation party together. 1 from college, 2 from high school. And so, dang it. Yeah, that's not it. And so, obviously, with all of this happening, there won't be a graduation party. And so, no deposits lost or anything like that, but there are some deposits being lost. But for the most part, vendors are working with people to move dates and things like that. As long as, I'm sure as long as you don't want your money back because the event didn't occur. Because this is totally outside of insurance. I wonder if insurance covers it if somebody had insurance. I don't know. But I'm so super proud of the graduates that I know. I'm proud of all of you. But for the reason I'm about to say, I'm proud of the graduates that I know. No parent has told me that the kid is flipping over tables or shaking the table or, you know, throwing remote controls out the window or throwing their siblings out the window or doing things that they shouldn't be doing because of what is happening. And I think that that is amazing. They are obviously hurt and not happy about what's going on, but they're being very mature about it. But I will say that that is a testament to the parenting. It's a testament to the parenting and how you have raised your children. And not to say that if somebody raised their children really well and then you have one that is showing out. I don't think that makes you a bad parent. I think that that makes the child frustrated. Period. But for my program, I would like to brag on mine because they're good. I haven't, as I told you guys in the last video, I haven't had to really fight Skylar. And by the way, let me tell you guys, so this entire time that my mom was in the hospital, like Skylar would barely talk, because the same day we went on this, and like he found out that there would be no graduation in his school or anything, then they then my mom went to the hospital. So he kind of, which I figured, was having a rough time. Now, I was trying to talk to him. His mom was trying to talk to him. He just was like, oh, I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine. But we knew he wasn't. Soon as my mom gets here, soon as I pull up with her in the car, he runs outside with the dog, honey. Runs outside, and he's downstairs. He watching a movie. He's laying with her on the couch, and I'm in the kitchen cooking. I made a seafood boil for her, of which she ate one crab leg, and I will insert a picture of the seafood. We used Loves mild sauce, and it was really good. But I heard him talking, so I come out the kitchen. I'm like, is anybody else offended? And they like, why? And talking to my sister and Katie. Anybody else offended? They're like, no, Titi, what are you talking about? And I said, this dude ain't talked in like 2 months. He been having an attitude. He been cutting up. I said, and now mom walk in the house, and all of a sudden he has a voice. I said, what kind of mess is that? I said, maybe I should ask him all the questions that I've asked him for the last 2 months. And so maybe now he will answer me. I said, this is ridiculous. I said, I kind of felt like that's why you didn't barely, want to talk or anything. So that's why I didn't really throw your video game out the window. And that's why I didn't really push you down the stairs. I figured there was something wrong. And I think it's really important for us to pay attention to the kids and see what different things that they are going through, because whether they are about to be 18 in a minute and a high school graduate or even a college graduate, I don't know about college graduate, but a high school for sure, or the other ages, some of them are acting out in ways that you haven't seen, or you got to repeat yourselves to them. And I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing, because it's hard. Their whole world just changed overnight, and they're not accustomed to dealing with conflict and things like that, because they haven't had to. Heck, most of them haven't even had to watch their siblings, so they don't know how to deal with anything outside of asking for what they want and being given what they want. So this is a lot for them. Y'all, I always put my part a little bit off centered, because I have a gap. Your part shouldn't be in your forehead. I mean, straight in the middle of your forehead. It should be off centered a little bit. Otherwise, it can make your gap look bigger. It throws your whole face off. Did you know that? Just taught you something. So, I'm getting back into working out too. And child, listen. Don't take a break. Don't take a break. Don't take a break from nothing. Even if you get injured, just walk on your broke foot. If you have a bad back, just do it anyway. Don't do it. Don't follow my instructions. Follow your physician's instructions. Don't be trying to come back and sue me for my stimulus check. I didn't get one. Ooh, y'all be trying to come for the people, huh? So, y'all know that I'm so excited. B Love subscribed to my channel. She did a review for me that I sought her out for a review, but she ended up subscribing. She ended up doing a whole video message to me, a lengthy one too. It was only supposed to be a shout out, but a lengthy video, and gave me a lot of good feedback. And then she went and left comments on other videos, and the next day she went back in. See, this is why I gotta record more. Y'all know my ashy lips. She ended up going in the next day and she listened to the video that I did, apologizing to you guys and explaining what I've been going through and why I haven't been recording. And it was so sweet of her. So I'm trying, if I would say this out of this quarantine, if there's anything that you want to do and you have the, now they honking, they yelling, I told you. Only in the not hood. So anywho, if there's anything that you are thinking about doing right now and you have the resources to do it, the energy to do it, whatever, just go ahead and do it. At least one thing. Try to make it a goal to do at least one thing. So that was my goal. My goal was to learn something new and to reach out to a couple of people. And B Love, everything that I've learned about YouTube has been from watching her videos. So she's just not the seafood lady who eats. Her and her husband Nate do videos all the time where they're talking about marriage. I picked up a lot from them about marriage. And then also where they're teaching you about YouTube, the different things to use, algorithm, finding your niche. And that's one of the things in feedback she gave me back. So one of the things was, they just need to play their music that loud. They can't hear. One of the things was that it's okay on days that I don't feel like doing makeup and I don't feel like being quote unquote glam or whatever, to still do videos. So even if I do a video with you guys having dinner with me or like working out how I did, which I think most of my videos will be with working out because I am plus size, because I have a back problem, because my target audience is young adults. I want them to see that it's okay to be yourself all the time and it's okay to work on yourself. So I've always been plus size, workout or not, but working out is for other reasons. It's for my health. It's for me being less stressed. After I worked out, I'm not even gonna lie, I felt really, really good about myself. And the reason that I really feel good about myself is because since this started, I wanted to do one workout video and then, or talking to me while I work out, because then that would keep me accountable for working out, right? Remember I said that a while ago. And then I also wanted to do makeup so that I could learn makeup. And then, you know, the cameos of different people in between. But I was like, you guys already know that I'm a introvert. So I get really shy and get really embarrassed. It doesn't matter if it's nobody in here. It doesn't matter if my husband's laying in a bed, if somebody's in here. I actually am less nervous when there's somebody with me. Ironic, I know. Probably because I'm trained to be a trainer. So I'm trained to function in that way, but not interpersonal. So anywho, I wanted to do those for a while. And so her mentioning that was kind of like, okay, that's the confirmation that I needed. That just because this is what my platform is and this is going to be 75% of what my platform is, I also have other areas of interest. And I want you to be interested in me and what I am doing to better myself and be the whole person that I'm trying to help our youth be. And anybody that needs it, anybody that you can help, it's a great thing. So that's why I did the video. And then the second reason why I'm happy that I did the video, after B Love giving the feedback that it's okay to continue to do other videos, because my niche may not be what I think it is. It might be something else that people absolutely love about me, because she started out cooking. not doing seafood boils. So the other thing was image. So with image, there are things that I don't like. There are things that everybody doesn't like. But with my weight loss, my skin, I hate it. I hate certain parts of my skin. So my stomach has not tightened up, and I'm probably going to get surgery for that. I'm going to get it removed as soon as I become a mom. No, I'm not pregnant. And then my arms. So when I did the video, I did the first day with nothing over my vest. I did it for a couple reasons. I'm not hiding that I have on a vest. And two, my arms, I could see them moving in a way that really I just wanted to laugh. I'm not even gonna lie. I wanted to laugh during the video, but I didn't. But I was proud of myself for being who I'm asking our youth to be. And that has been my main goal through this entire thing, is to be who I am asking our youth to be. So I've always been clear that I have issues. Everybody has issues, but I want to work on those issues and grow and build myself the way that I'm trying to grow and build the girls in my nonprofit and the girls that I touch. And so for me, that was a really big win, and it made me really proud of myself. And it's things like that that make me proud of myself. Other achievements make me happy, but those kind make me proud of myself because I did something that I never thought that I could do. It took me so long to even hit the record button, long as in, when did I say I was going to do that? Like 8 months ago. So that is something that made me really proud of myself. And so that is it. Oh, last thing. So the reason why that was a really big deal for me too is because if nothing else, we have learned through this pandemic that everybody is the same, no matter how much money you have, right? So just like some people lost their jobs that are regular people like you and I, and some teens who work as well. Both of my girls are working right now, so I'm really proud of them. But there are celebrities who essentially lost things too. The celebrities cannot get their glam done all the time. So you're seeing them show up more looking like their authentic selves for the ones who are comfortable being their authentic selves, like a Candy Burris or a Carla Toby or Super Scent, even Judy. Who else? Those are the ones that I follow that I see the most that have shown themselves just as themselves. And so their lives are no different than ours. They cannot jump on a plane and get away from this the same way that I can't jump on a plane and get away from this. They can't do anything different. Everybody, and obviously I know there's a big difference in them being in their mansion on quarantine versus somebody who may be in a studio. That's not the point. Stick with the point so you can see the positivity in what I am saying. What I am saying is everybody, money doesn't matter as much as you think it does. If it came down to it and it's life or death, could money afford different opportunities? Absolutely. And that's why you work to get it. Money does have value. Mostly people that say money doesn't matter, they don't have it. But in the bigger scheme of things, they cannot do anything that we can't do. And so that's why it's really important to value people, value your family, value the time that you have. And if I say one more time, value the things that really matter the most, that hold the most value. And what holds the most value is time. At this time, everybody is scared and following all, I hope you're following the rules. Following the rules and trying to make it to the other side of this. Nobody wants to lose somebody in the interim and things like that. So the focus has gone to family, where it should have always been. And it should have been this strong, as in acting like every day really, really mattered, because it does, right? So that is it. I am done with my hair. So now I can pin curl it. Don't forget to love on your families. Don't forget to celebrate yourselves. All of our seniors, please be proud of yourself. If there is something that you can do within your community to celebrate after this is over or in the interim, please do so and hold it really, really close to your heart, because it's going to be really, really special. It's going to be just about you. So you may not cross a stage, you may cross your kitchen or your backyard, but guess what? That is just for you. You will have pictures, hopefully Maybe a couple of your friends can join you, but whatever it is that you do, value and cherish it as your own, because all of you guys, all of us are a part of history right now. And most importantly, the senior classes of this year. You are really, really going to be a part of history. And so don't forget any piece and be ready to share it with your generations to come. Jot some of it down. Jot some of it down. It'll be valuable later. Valuable in your heart. So that is it. So goodbye, butterflies. Goodbye. Goodbye, butterflies. Goodbye. Goodbye.